Welcome to the No Cap Sports Show podcast, where sports and combos collide. I am your host, Fredo.
Your co-host, Mo Money.
And I'm your co-host, Mills Lane. We got a special guest, y'all.
Hello, how y'all doing?
He's back.
Guess who's back? I'm back.
I'm back. I'm sorry, I'm back.
Hey, how you doing tonight, Mike?
I'm doing well, Camilla. Thank you for asking. Appreciate it.
No problem. We are excited to have you back. Last week we had a ton of technical difficulties, but I'm glad that you man of your word and you came back to join us on the No Cap Sports Show. Fred, what you got, bro?
I'm gonna tell you what I got. What you mean? What you got? What you got? You know what I'm saying? You running point tonight. I mean, shoot, I'm running the 2. I mean, I got Mo running the 3. I mean, what's up? You supposed to be leading tonight. Come on,
I'm
man.
just excited. Look, people coming into space already.
What's up, Chuck? What's up, Charles Blakely? What up,
baby? What's up, Charles? How you doing?
Yo, Ray Finance. What's up?
Everybody, tonight we have one of my friends I grew up with Michael Horton. You know, we 90s, we came through in the 90s at TC Williams High School. Everybody, and when I say everybody, is not an understatement. Everybody knows Mike has been a baller, you know, from elementary school on. Yeah. Took his career after high school to Allegheny Community College. I want to talk about Allegheny, that cold Cumberland, Maryland. I may or may not have made a few games. We're gonna talk about that, Mike. Okay. And then you took your talents to Cincinnati under the legendary coach. Tell them who the coach was, Mike.
Bob Huggins.
Bobby Huggy Bear. Listen, he is one of my top 5 all time. Okay. Starting with Jerry Tarkanian, like I just love him. But Bobby Huggins was one of my favorites. Let's get right into it. I have always wondered, and I asked Damon this last week. You know, when you step out, you know, when people see you, it's still to this day, you know, Mikey Horton, Mikey this, Mikey that. Does the legendary status that you so rightfully gained throughout your career, does it ever get overwhelming for you?
Good question.
Good question, Camilla. Honestly, it does. It does. Not only overwhelming, it's an honor. You know what I mean? It's a blessing that, you know, growing up, you know, you work hard at what you want to get to, or, you know, whatever circumstance may be. And at the end of the road, you can hear people say legend or GOAT. And it's just a different level for me that I feel, you know, other people telling me that. And I'm always a humble person, and I just sit back and listen to what people tell me. And I just started to trust it. And I was like, wow, is it really that serious? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know, I'm shocked, like, oh, for real, you know, but I just try to be really humble about it, because sometimes I get in my feelings about it, because I'll be like, you know, wow, that's a blessing. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's an honor. I mean, so with that said, it's just an honor, Camilla. It is. It really is.
No, I mean, and I'm reading between the lines, because I feel it, right? Because sometimes it's a pressure that you don't necessarily always want, but I feel that you are trying to present, right? Like, right. You know, this, right. I appreciate all of the love, but sometimes I can imagine that it would get a little heavy sometimes.
Yeah. Definitely did.
Yeah.
Fred, what's up? Okay, so look here, bro. I mean, let's get straight to it, man. I told you behind the scenes how I found out about you. I think I was talking to Monty Gray. I think it was like our 10th grade year at TC Williams. He kept saying, man, I got some folks named Michael Horton, man. I'm telling you, he's a bad son of a gun. He's a bad son of a gun. I mean, you got to see him. I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever, man.
Right.
Well, I went to go check it out for myself, and the only thing I can say, little bro, I was, oh my gosh, thoroughly impressed. I was thoroughly impressed. I think you dropped the 50 ball your freshman year. Am I right?
Correct.
Your freshman year, you dropped a 50 piece.
Wow.
Yeah, 50 piece wing dinner. You know what I'm saying? Honey mustards. Yeah. I mean, bro, yeah, man. And then I followed you from there, man. And like I said, bro, you never disappointed. 1,600 points. You scored over 1,600 points at TC Williams, bro, which makes you their all-time leading scorer, bro. You're talking about what? First team All-State, All Northern Region team twice, 3 All-District teams. I mean, bro. I mean, went on to Allegheny Community College, and like I said, I'm gonna let Mills tap on to that and what have you. Like I said, your sophomore year, 14 points, 12 assists, top JUCO player in the nation, bro. And you had to decide between 2 teams, which was Cincinnati and Connecticut, which is Bob Huggins and Jim Calhoun. Ooh, boy, that had to be hard. Good Lord, have mercy. I'm gonna sit back. Yeah, I'm gonna sit back later on and let you elaborate on that, man. What did it come down to? Was it NIL deal?
Yeah. He wished.
I know.
It was honestly, it was tough for me because it came down to them 2 teams, and both was willing to let me sacrifice and play the game, but Cincinnati was more aggressive to me, more hungry, where they was the number 1 team in the country. So I wanted to see if I can approach that level. Well, I wanted to be, if they're number 1 team in the country and they recruit me and they want me, then let me get there.
Yeah.
So
you know what I mean?
So bro, I had to bring in a special guest today. I had to surprise you a little, Brett, and bring up Kobe. Can you hear me? I don't think Kobe. Can you hear me, bro? Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. Let him see. Kobe might be having Kobe having a moment, so it's all good. We'll see if he can get back in. Whatever.
I got a song, fellas. I don't know if my voice will let me do it.
Go ahead, do it. Go ahead, do it.
Here we go again.
Okay, I think Kobe can hear
it.
Okay, so let me ask you this, bro. So I read something, and I'm all over the place, and I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna let Mo jump in too.
Okay.
So I read something in terms of from a recruiting standpoint. You was on a recruiting visit to Connecticut, and then some way, shape, or form, you bump into Bob Huggins right there at the airport.
Yes.
What? How the heck did that come? How the heck did that happen? How convenient was that?
It was really, because when I bumped into him, he asked me like, "Where you going?"
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, where you going? Like, you at the airport for a reason. Where you headed? I was like, "Oh, I'm going to see another college." He said, "No, I need you to tell me." You know what I mean? I said, "Are you serious?" He's like, "No, I'm being real." He's like, "Tell me." And I said, "I'm going to Connecticut." He said, "Oh, that's what you're going to do?" I said, "Well, I'm just shopping. I'm shopping."
Absolutely.
He said, "What you shopping for when you already sold? Get it. Come on." So it was skeptical, but he was telling me some real things.
Oh, so he was putting that 1-2-2 press on you, champ.
In the airport, you trying to move out of the Connecticut, what you call the wing of the, what do we call it?
The airport wing.
Yes, you trying to move on.
Yeah. He caught me though. He caught me.
Okay,
wow.
So let's go back a little bit. You played, like I say, you played TC Williams. You played with, like I said, one of TC Williams Hall of Famer, Damon Jackson. I mean, you guys got to explain that number 2 combo meal right there, man. I mean, because like I said, you guys was the high school version of Fly Slammer Jammer, and I just need you to elaborate on that experience, bro. Because look here, man, y'all 12th grade year. I've been around 48 years. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my damn life, man. Alley-oops all over the place, gym packed, gym sold out. It was like a goddamn Prince concert at the Capitol Center, man. I don't know what was going on, but bro, like I said, I don't even think I missed the game, bro. But you got to explain that, man, because that was something like no other, bro.
It's the point. It goes back to 4th grade when me and Damon grew up together, and we always played basketball together, no matter what. So every time we would go to a gym, people never wanted me and him to play on the same team because they was like, that's advantage. Y'all can't be on the same team. But we knew each other so much, we knew each other game. So just by growing up from there, and time we got to high school, it was just, especially like you just said, my senior year, it was dangerous then. We did what we want to do, like, and we did it having fun.
Yes, y'all did, bro.
Y'all did have fun with it. Yeah.
Y'all had fun. So this guy that we just brought on now, we had interviewed him. This is Mr. Kobe Turner. Like I said, former Lee Lancer, All Met player, former Dayton Flyer. You know what I'm saying? One of the DMV standout basketball players. We had him on a couple of months ago, and I want you to answer this question. I don't even answer this. I want you to respond to his statement. We did a one word question or a somewhat like a rapid fire with him, and I said Michael Horton, and he basically just said that, I mean, like you're a basketball savant. I mean, your high IQ. He said, and Kobe, correct me if I'm wrong. He said you have one of the highest, if not the highest, basketball IQ that he's ever played with.
Wow.
So I want you to respond to that.
100%.
I want you to respond to that.
I think that's coming from Kobe, which is a great friend. I mean, like a brother. Like we've been around for a while too, and you know, for him to say that, which I know he could, it's an honor, man. It's a blessing, man, to hear other people tell you about your game, and you know, I respect it so much because don't get it twisted. Kobe, one of the greatest basketball players on it too. He's great.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Bet. All right, go ahead, Mo. I'm sorry, bro. I don't want to take. I can go on and on for days, bro. Go ahead, fam.
Nah, man, I'm gonna let y'all get it off, man. This DMV legends, man. We'll let y'all get it off. But I got a couple questions for him. So Mike, I did a little research, man. Like watching y'all in like 6th, 7th grade. I gotta ask, and the audience want to know, what is it like to play with Kenyon Martin, man? Before you answer that, though, growing up in the '90s, man, it's a couple people that shaped the culture. You know, Allen Iverson, Kenyon Martin, they was real ones. So everybody want to know what was it like to play with Kenyon Martin.
It was.
Tell the truth.
It was amazing.
This is the No Cap Sports Show podcast.
When I say amazing, I mean all capital letters. Listen to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I say off the court, on the court, just somebody that was a friendly, nice person, but on the court was a totally dog. He took it serious, you know what I mean? Like when we go to practice, you know how people laugh, they go to practice. Hey. He always in the middle of the floor, like, what y'all laughing for? We got work to do. We ain't did nothing yet. So it was, he had that motivation, he had the skills, he had the mentality, and just being in his presence was always good. He was a great person, never got in trouble. But the word I'm trying to tell you is greatness. Greatness.
Yeah.
So it was a blessing to play with him, an honor, man. Like, you know, and I heard from him like maybe about 3 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
So, you know, to him and Sean Myrick and a couple other guys from Cincinnati, we stay in contact. So he's doing good. So I just talked to him about 3 weeks.
Was Jason Maxiell, was he with you too? I feel like Maxiell. What's that?
He came after Mike.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to just plug that we all played junior high basketball, me included. So if anybody out there saying she don't know what she's talking about, I would finish games with my head held with 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, that's okay.
1 layup.
Yeah.
Yes. I can be he'll tell you. Yeah. I have court awareness.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
That's funny you say that, Mills. I got one more, and I'm gonna let y'all do y'all
Go
thing.
ahead, fam. Go ahead, bro.
So middle school or elementary is like the peak of some people's. That's it. That's all they're gonna get, right? You made it all the way to college, you know what I'm saying? And you played with a legend, you know what I'm saying? National Basketball Player of the Year for a legendary coach. If there was one thing that older Mike could go back and tell younger Mike to do, whether it's focus on the game, on and off the court, what would you tell yourself?
Stay away from females.
Well, you need to tell me. I think you might be able to tell all of us that. Lord knows me.
You're asking me a real question. I'm going
right.
If I just stayed away from females, being more smarter. Remember, I was young and dumb, but I was enjoying life.
That's real, Mike.
Right, I was enjoying life. But,
I'm going to apply that to myself too. So yeah, I'm gonna charge that to myself. Too.
Right.
He gave us some free game, man.
That's free game, bro.
That's free game
all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Kobe, you want to jump in here? My bro?
Yeah. So, Mikey, we shared a great moment in college. So, so when Mikey and I talk, we have like inside language that nobody knows what we talk about. So every time I see Mike, I be like, 15,000. And he be like, 15,000. Everybody, like, what the hell they talking about? So we played Cincinnati in the rock and roll shootout. I think this was 99 we played. And we played in Cleveland's arena. Back then it was Gund Arena. And it was sold out. It was 15,000 fans. And it was a great game. I think at the time, Cincinnati may have been #1 in the country. I know they were top 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the game was just a great game. It was a physical game. It went down to the wire. And Cincinnati ended up winning 54-53.
Yep.
Kenya Martin blocked my teammates Tony Stanley shot at the last second to win the game. But that for me, that was one of my greatest college moments ever, to be able to share the floor out in Cleveland in an NBA stadium with my childhood friend that we few blocks up the street, and we in this moment playing in this big televised game, and we sharing that moment. That was special. I just wanted to ask him how did he feel in that moment, because I mean our parents was there, everybody. So yeah.
So actually, I'll never forget it because I still got the picture.
Wow.
So what happened was, you know, it was like you say, it was an honor to my childhood friend that played the game of basketball in the NBA basketball arena. You know, from kids to growing up, looking at each other, say, look where we at.
Mm-hmm.
But let's keep going. You know what I mean? Let's keep going. So when he say 15,000, I know what he meant. I say 15,000, and it was beautiful. We understood each other. But the special moment was more than anything was at the end of the game that Kobe, myself, my mom, and his mom, we all took a picture together. That the moments like that mean everything to me.
Wow.
Shout out to Miss Valerie. Rest in peace, Miss Valerie.
Absolutely.
Listen, Mikey, a lot of young athletes, and for the both of you, Kobe as well, choose your path to go to a community college or a junior college to prep them before they make the big jump. What's one of the biggest lessons you learned up there in cold Cumberland, Maryland?
Discipline.
Yes.
Yes.
Expound on that.
Right. It was nothing really to do up there. It was in the mountains, was nowhere to go really, and you just always stayed home. It snowed a lot, it rained a lot, but we learned a lot from that because we sat down a lot. And once you sit down a lot, you think a lot. So all we knew was sitting down and going to practice or going to games or going to practice, going to game. It was never like, let's go out tonight, y'all, because we were nowhere.
Well, nowhere to go.
Yeah. So I think discipline was good. That growth from junior college to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, okay. I love it. I mean, was it a Amish town or Quaker town? The cool thing about it, again, I think I saw you play there at least one time, was those folks come out to watch basketball. Like they represent, like it looks like a ghost town. You know, you see the people in their little shops on the side of the road and their horse and buggy. You go to a basketball game at Allegheny, it's lights out. Like it's packed.
It's like we're an NBA team down there for them.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all they have. So they was really supportive. The gym stayed packed. I mean, everybody wanted autographs. It was just like a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I've learned so much from that level, though. You know what I mean?
Do you have any friends from that team that you still keep in touch with?
Mike Renfro and Rikus Knicks.
Oh, I remember Rikus.
Yeah. That Mike Renfro sound familiar too, man.
Yeah, he from Indiana.
Okay.
He played with me.
Wow. Look here, bro. I want to go back a little bit in terms of your time at TC Williams. Like I said, you and Damon had a hell of a senior year. Actually, as well as TC Williams as well. You guys, and help me remember, Mikey. You guys lost to Potomac in the regional, in the state regionals or something like that, or the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
And you played against was it Mookie and Cliff Hawkins? Yeah. So, I mean, can you expound on that, man? Because like I said, I did lose money on that game, but it's all good, bro. I mean, you know, get my money back. Yeah.
You know what? It was the word I want to use. It was just excellent. It was an excellent game. I mean, both teams really wanted it, and you could feel the attention. You could feel it was a lot you could feel that night, but it was one guy that they had was a big boy that wore, I can't remember his name, but he wore a size 22 shoe.
Oh my goodness.
I can't remember his name, but they beat us because I'm telling you, he had at least 30 points against us.
Okay.
Rolling.
Thank you, Kobe. Rolling.
Yeah.
He was like 6'11". He was a big boy. You couldn't do nothing with him. And we wasn't built we didn't have big men like that. Yeah, but honestly, every possession counts. They was talking trash. We was talking trash. I mean, they was talking trash.
Roland Roberts. That's right. Roland Roberts.
And because it's different because some people don't talk trash.
Right.
So when we got to that level, it was more of, don't bring that shit in here. I'm like, huh? Don't bring that shit in here. I'm like, damn. Like, okay. So it makes you motivate you to, I'm going to go in there and bring it to you because you telling me don't. I'm going to see what you about.
Thanks, Chucky.
So it's just crazy because it was an excellent game. They beat us out, I want to say at least by 7 or 8, but
yes, it was going back and forth.
They played a better hell of a game.
All right, so look here, man. Your junior year, your first year at Cincinnati, you guys, what that's 97, 98. You guys was 27-6, 14-2 in Conference USA. You had one hell of a leader, which is Ruben Patterson. I bangs with Ruben Patterson. And before I ask expound on Ruben Patterson, man. Yeah, I mean, he just seemed like he was just about that life on the court, man.
Very, very athletic, very strong, very physical. Played the game hard every possession.
Wow. So you got that year, you guys lost in the second round to Northern Arizona, 75-74, man. What was the feeling? You know what I'm saying? Obviously you guys had a hell of a team that year. I mean, what was the feeling? What was the emotions like? You know what I'm saying? With that experience going, you know what I'm saying, playing the NCAA tournament, the March Madness, what have you. Explain that.
Yeah, it's big. March Madness is something serious. You know what I mean? People don't really understand it, but it's really serious. Like, it's big. The crowd, the fans, the people. I mean, securities, just so much. The kids, everything was just so serious about it, and everybody was really into it, like very into the game. Like it was just another level. You know what I mean? And it's just different. To be honest with you, it's different.
Okay. Yeah. 98-99, you guys is 27-6, 12-4 in Conference USA, led by Kenyon Martin, Steve Logan, Melvin Levitt, as well as yourself. You lost in the second round of Temple. What was the feeling like in that? Who did Temple have that year? Gosh, who came up there? Was it Kevin Lye? No, was Kevin Lye playing Kobe?
They had Marcus Camby.
Marcus, that's right.
Oh, that's right. Marcus Camby.
That's right.
Yeah.
Marcus State, man, that's right.
Marcus Camby.
Yeah, and okay, yes, you're right, man. Who else did they have? It was Marcus Camby and somebody else? Dante, somebody from Baltimore.
What team you talking about?
This is 98-99. 98-99, right? I knew it was a Paradiso or something like that. That guard.
No, you know what? I think Camby was gone, but they had Big Larry Kettner, the big huge center.
Big boy. Yeah.
Okay.
Big Larry Kettner and a small forward / shooting guard from out of New York, Charlton Clark was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then they had somebody from Baltimore though, Dante somebody.
But see, they were OGs, so because UMass was in our conference, so
okay,
all of those dudes was there when I was a freshman, and then they were gone after that.
Okay.
So Dante Bright and Dana Dingle is who you talk about.
There it is, Dante Bright. Absolutely. Yes.
I always wonder about the prep, like, what the workout life is like, because, on one level you at high school and, you banging in the paint, but you don't really bang in the paint till you get an elbow in the chest. And when you are, D1 basketball and they trying you, how do you stay on 2 feet? Because sometimes they just come for you,
That's a good question, Camilla, because the game at that level at Cincinnati was, like you say, from TC, Allegheny, and then Cincinnati, every year was physical. Mm-hmm. But when I got Cincinnati, and I remember playing, I got up there and I remember playing pickup basketball with them. I was like, "Fuck, what the fuck y'all doing? Like, we just playing. Y'all serious?
Man, you hacking me. You
they like, y'all serious?" And You know, I caught myself in the beginning falling on the ground, and you know, how you try to look up, somebody go pick you up. Ain't nobody care about you record.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I learned the hard way, but I had to adjust immediately. I mean,
Right.
Because, like you, Camilla said, they was born you, they was physical, and out there it wasn't no foul. It was like you're gonna play through it.
That's right.
So when I got adjusted, give me about a week. What I did, about a week.
Yeah.
All the things they did, I did to them. they understood though. So it was
right.
It was fair.
And I talk about this on the show, like a little bit about mental toughness. Like this is my battle with Boston versus Golden State. As much as I like Boston and want to see them do something, I'm like, they can't come out there with no sense of fear, right? Because if you show just a little bit,
you in trouble.
They will expose you. So that's kind of how I'm making the connection with you.
Okay.
Absolutely. So look here. I got a couple of one-word questions, and like I said, I don't know if Mills or Kobe or like I said, Mo Money want to follow behind me or whatever. But I got a couple of one-word questions, and I'm gonna bring up one person, and you gotta give all of us one word that best describe that person or how they meant to you or what they meant to you. Okay.
Okay.
Bob Huggins.
Dad.
Oh.
I need you to repeat that again, bro.
Dad.
Oh my gosh, that's major, bro. That's what I wow. Okay. DeMar Johnson.
Tall.
see, for a lot of these viewers that don't know, like I said, DeMar Johnson was KD before KD.
Thank you.
I just want to put that out there in the atmosphere to all our viewers and listeners out there. DeMar DJ Johnson was KD before KD. He was doing all that.
Fred just can't let go of KD.
I can't. That's my man's in them. That's my man's in them. That is my man's in them. Okay. Kenyon Martin.
Deep. Yeah, nigga, I love them niggas.
Everything.
Nigga, I love them niggas.
Wow. Okay. Ronnie Reese.
Yeah, hit me some
Brother Love.
Do some
Okay. Mount Vernon Recreation.
Home.
some type of interview.
Jay-Z or Nas.
His name C.O.
Jay-Z all day.
Ty Harris.
Right here. Look.
Ty Harris.
Look.
See,
Look, Ty Harris right there.
I just put you on display, Ty.
Man,
You gotta explain it right there. Ty Harris.
Ask me one word that I describe of you. Family.
There it is. Ty, you next on the No Cap Sports Show podcast. All right.
I'm ready to go, bro.
Okay, bet. So stay
All right.
so
What's
stay
up,
locked in.
Kobe?
All right. Okay. AVA or DMV?
What do you mean? AVA?
AVA, Alexandria, Virginia, or DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. You know what it is.
Alexandria, Virginia.
Okay, bet.
That's
Loyalty or respect?
Respect.
Somebody giving you answers on the quiz, man.
Is that your final answer or his?
That's my final answer.
Okay. MJ, Kobe, or LeBron?
MJ.
Yep.
Janet Jackson or Beyonce?
Beyonce.
There it is. Okay, cool. You just completed a smaller. We wasn't too hard on you, bro.
I appreciate
We
it.
wasn't too hard on you. All right. Go. All right, Mills, you need to follow up with anything? Or
Yeah,
more money?
I got my little rapid
Okay,
fire.
there it
Mike,
is.
you
What's
ready?
up?
I'm ready, Camilla. Let's go.
Stay loaded, Mike. Stay loaded. Here we go. What was your
Okay.
toughest matchup in high school or college?
Ooh.
Whew. Wow. My toughest matchup in high school or college? Larry Hughes.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I love that. What was your favorite hype song from high school or college?
Say it again.
What was your favorite hype song for high school or college?
At that time, it was go-go for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Go,
Okay.
go.
What was
Black
Damon's last week?
Huh?
Clap your hands, everybody.
Yeah. That's how we used to come out. So it went like that.
All right, who you got winning it all? Golden State or the Celtics?
Boston Celtics.
Oh, so when they play again? Is it tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
9:00.
Okay, so if they win, then it's going to 7.
Yes.
That's
All right, cool
Yep.
beans.
Okay.
So I know a couple weeks ago y'all had a basketball tournament festival that was like the talk of the city, and all I kept hearing was, "Hey, we old," and y'all was dropping like flies. How did you prepare? And tell me, was it really that? Like, were people like dropping?
Honestly, to prepare, we try to stay in shape. You know what I mean? Try to run and prepare for anything that happens. But at that time, Camilla, going out there and falling on the ground and trying to keep up. I'm 46, so at a certain age, I'm being honest with y'all, I would never play the game of basketball up and down no more.
Yeah,
There it is.
I played for it for 5 days, and I'm still hurting from my knee. My knee killing me, and sometimes you just gotta know when to walk away from certain things.
Yeah, and I just want to end. I want to give you a shout out, but you had a killer cross,
Oh,
so.
Man. Yes, he did.
What was your move? Was it the cross? Was it
Lord.
the two-hand dunk? I remember you, I got my arms, but you used to bloom. You know what I'm saying? What was your favorite move?
True story, Uncle C.
True story. I used to love the crossover people because I wanted to make sure that I wanted to give the fans what they wanted to see. So I lived up to the oohs and the ahs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if I wasn't doing no oohs and ahs, I mean we ain't playing no basketball.
Yeah,
never lied about that. That was some oohs and ahs, boy. You used to put them peoples in the spin cycle.
It really was entertainment.
Goodness.
Like it.
I appreciate it.
Everybody came out to watch those games. And my last question, and I'll be quiet, but I'm putting my fingers crossed. I'm lying. What is something you wish people knew about you, Mikey?
Good question.
Good question, Camilla.
Thank you.
That's a good question. That I'm a very laid back person. I'm a very humble person. And I don't judge anybody for what they do or what they have done. We all not perfect,
That's true story.
But we decent, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we decent, but I just think that, it's a touching moment for me for right now. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a touching moment.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate your honesty.
So look here, man. We ain't done yet. We just getting started, goddamn. Look here. I'm gonna pose a question like I posed D-Jack the other day. You about to take a team to California, Chicago, or New York. I need you to pick 9 guys, or including yourself, or 10 guys. You know what I'm saying? That you rolling with all day, every day. Bottom line, you already know what it is. Let's go.
Kobe.
You hear that, Kobe?
OC.
Oh my goodness, that's a mob already.
Damon. Myself.
There it is.
Tyree Hurst.
Oh shit.
Ronnie Reese.
Ronnie Reese. Hold on, let me stop you right there. I don't shout out to Ronnie Reese. I don't know how people. What is he taking something? How do you get better as you get older? I don't understand that, man. I don't. What is it? Benjamin Button type thing that's going on with him?
Yeah.
I need to know his secret. I'm
gonna tell you. Actually, Ronnie, he plays all the time. Right now, where I'm at Tyree house. They play ball today outside. So these guys, they go at it every time, every other day, every day. So they getting better. They competing with each other, which is they staying in shape. So what he's doing is Ronnie's getting better by every day. We tell him outside.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let you finish.
You good? Go ahead.
So Ronnie Reese, go ahead.
I lost count. We had what, 7?
we about 6.
I'll take Corey Lewis with me.
Corey Lewis. Okay.
I'll take Brandon Willie.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to
now this is the DMV. Ain't gotta be Alexandria. You can be DMV. I don't know. Yeah. So okay. So Brandon Willie. Brandon's nice.
In practice.
How many is that?
Oh, that's about 9. I think you got one more left. So yeah, you got one more left. It shouldn't be that hard, man. Go ahead.
I don't want to forget nobody. Let me make sure I get him. Dario Gray.
Hey.
So you picked Dario Gray over me? Get the hell out of here with that foolishness, man. God damn, man.
Man, he picked Dario over me.
That's what I'm saying, man. Shout out to the homie Dario Gray, man. It's all love. It's all love, man. It is all love. So look here, bro. Okay. OC Jones or D-Jack?
That's when I moved.
D-Jack.
Because my mom was still yapping. Her partner was Big Hill.
Kobe Turner or Tyree Harris?
Ooh.
Kobe Turner.
Say that loud enough. Say make
Kobe
sure
Turner.
Okay.
I got a song, fellas. I want to be starting something.
Okay. All right. So look, let me ask both of you this. We got the Boston and Golden State series. You know what I'm saying? That's going on. You know, like I said, we all know Golden State is up 3-2. Let me ask you this, guys. Starting with you, Mike, and then Kobe, you go ahead and follow. Boston wins tomorrow if.
So if you giving them that and keep that.
Boston wins tomorrow if
Exactly.
If they play defense.
Okay.
Boston win tomorrow if they have less than 15 turnovers.
Smart.
Smart.
Good answer, Cole.
What you got, Mills?
Boston wins tomorrow if Ime Udoka don't coach like he did last game.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
More money. What you got? My brother?
Man, I'm with Kobe with them turnovers, man. Those turnovers, they lead to easy Golden State buckets, and they already score enough, so you can't turn the ball over.
Okay, got you. Mikey, Golden State wins tomorrow night if
We got practice at 10:30.
They hit shots.
okay.
Golden State wins tomorrow night if Klay Thompson goes off for 30 to 40 points.
Golden State wins tomorrow if Steph Curry goes off for 30 to 40 points.
Good one, Camilla. Good one.
Okay. I believe Golden State wins tomorrow if they can find a way to get Jordan Poole or Klay Thompson to get 20 points each.
Okay, bet. Mikey, top 5 players in the NBA right now.
Wow.
That you like?
LeBron James, KD, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, and I'm gonna go with
Take your time, bro.
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, okay.
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, I'm playing. Shit.
I know, right? It's been a minute. Hey, top 5 you got, Cole, right now.
LeBron, KD, the Greek Freak,
Oh, I forgot it.
Luka Doncic,
Yeah.
and I rounded out with Kyrie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, Mills.
I don't know, man. Not Luka in my top 5.
Oh man, I remember.
LeBron.
Okay.
I like Giannis. I like I'm gonna just pull some. I'm gonna pull for character. Bradley Beal because I like his character.
Okay.
And he gets slept on. Old school John Wall because I like.
Oh my God. Okay. Shit, DMV Homer.
This from last season now, Mills.
What'd you say, Mo?
This from last season.
I know, but I can't. The way my brain set up. I don't know. Katie, I get no. I don't know. Move off of me on this one.
All right, what you got, Money Mo?
All right, so it start with the Greek Freak, then KD. Let's put Luka in there. He's on the rise. Man, Steph. You got to put Steph in there. And number 5 is tough. Number 5 is tough. It's a lot of young ones out there. So I'm gonna go Joel Embiid.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
I love
okay.
him.
All right. That's what I want to hear. Okay. Let me ask you. Let me ask you. I got to ask you this question, Mike. And actually, Kobe, I want you to follow with this as well, man, because it's something that I forgot to ask you when we interviewed you as well. Hey guys, with this new NIL deals that's out right now, and you got a lot of football players, basketball players holding these on colleges, ransom and stuff like that in terms of where they're going. If that was to exist when you guys played, how would you guys deal with that? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Or what are your thoughts about NIL deals today? Let me ask you. Yeah, that's the second part question.
When you say NIL deals, what is
The,
that?
the, the NIL deals, the name, image, and likeness deals, right? So where you can go ahead, where back then when you and Kobe played, you couldn't make money off your name, image, and likeness, right? If
Right.
you signed autographs and made money off it back then guess what? And they caught you, then guess what? Cincinnati or Dayton would have been on probation or something to that
Right.
extent, right?
Right.
Now you can make money off, you know what I'm saying? If Chevrolet of Cincinnati wanted to pay Mikey Horton $100,000 or what have you, you know what I'm saying, for a name, image, and likeness deal or what have you, then it's your right. It's your right. So
Right.
I'm saying that to say this. If today's NIL deals rules were to exist back when you guys play, how would you have act, or you know what I'm saying? What are your thoughts about it? You know what I'm saying? Etc.
I think I would back then. I would try to get the money. I would do anything for that money. Like I'm gonna act civilized. I just want to get that money the best way I can. Especially how they giving it out. Like back then, we can, like you say, we can do that for our name.
Hey, Brian, hey, Kobe. Before I go to you, man, Brian ever said Kobe would have
Brian
had a
wrong
liquor.
for that.
Brian said you would have had a liquor NIL deal. So you damn right, goddamn. Sponsored by Hennessy, goddamn. TikTok liquors. That's what I'm talking about. What's that? Slit smoke. What about you, Cole?
Yeah, I would definitely would have weighed my options and picked the deal that was best for me. But I will say that I'm glad it wasn't around when we came out, because I don't know what would have happened to me. You would have threw some money in my hand at that age, and my maturity level wasn't the highest at that time, and because I was a wild boy through 4 years of college, and you give me a bag of money like that, I don't know if I would have did a responsible thing with it.
Right.
So
Right.
Yeah.
So
I'm wondering when the bigger schools, you guys got a stipend for food. What does that look like? Is that like $100 a game? Like,
nah, shit.
I mean, I know the smaller the school, the smaller the stipend,
Right.
but y'all got some money, right, to eat.
What
What is that? How much is it?
That's a good question.
It all depends, to be honest with you. Like, because it's sometimes they give you 500 keeping your pocket at a time.
Whoa.
Oh,
And
no.
you know what I mean? They make one thing I'm gonna say is they took care of us. When I say took care of us, like we didn't have to worry about no money or know where we had to go.
Right.
Everything either was paid for, or if you wanted something on your own, you had the bread in your pocket because they was giving you on every trip. They would go out every day. You would get about 500 to 700 easily.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's been times that I ain't spent nothing. I was just saving that shit.
I know that's right. Hey, Mikey, let me ask you this, bro. Looking back at it now, do you have any regrets going to Cincinnati? Do you ever think about if I played for Jim Calhoun? Because who was it? Khalid Alameen? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let me be honest with you.
Fam.
Let me be honest with you. Listen, if I can choose it over again, and it's going to shock people, for the knowledge that I know now of the game of basketball, that people go in through the back door, some go through the front door. But my thing is, and I always told my dad this, and I told my closest friends this, that if I could do it over, I would have went to George Mason University.
What?
Whoa.
Listen
Boy,
to me.
gave us a bar. Go ahead.
Listen, they gave me every opportunity to score 35 a night. They gave me an opportunity to live on an apartment by myself. They gave me an opportunity that we're gonna give you a truck. We're gonna make sure you're good. They're gonna make sure my parents okay. Listen to me. It was deep, but I chose Cincinnati. But it was deep because the coach told me you could come here and get 35. We take care of you. You'll be our man, and we make sure you get to the league.
Wow.
Shit.
But at that time, my mentality was thinking, I need to go where I want to get to the league, my dream. So I want to go with, number one team in the country. So that's why I chose that. But
and George Mason was in the Patriot League at that time, right? Am I correct?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And that's what people would never understand about me if I made that decision. But if I can do it all over again, and I have thought about this. This is not, I'm just telling you, I thought about this so many years. I don't want the George Mason.
Was Larry Nager the coach at that time?
Yeah.
Larry Nager was the coach.
Was he? Yeah. Where is he now? Florida?
He's in Miami. Miami.
Yeah.
Miami. Doing good things, man.
Or you could have come to VCU.
Hey.
Yeah. That's too close, though. It still would have been too close. I think you made the right decision for you at the time.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. Look here. So before we go ahead and end tonight's show, man, I need to know from both of you, starting with you, Mike. Okay, so who wins the series, man, between Golden State and Boston?
Boston is 7.
Yeah, boy, you on your way. That's what I'm talking about. You on your way. All right.
Hey, real quick, Fred, you got to say that shit. They running out of games. You got to say Boston is 7.
Absolutely. I know that's right, Mo. Hey, who you got, Cole?
Boston is 7.
These are my boys right here. These are my guys. What's up, T. Johnny? Who you got, Mills?
I got Golden State. I think they can't be stopped.
Now, hold up. You've been rocking with Boston all year.
No, because I told you.
You did.
My voice about to get messed up. I told you they just.
I know, Chuck.
When the curl don't.
It just don't quite. Yeah, just don't quite get right. I got you.
Mo.
Man, y'all already know I was rocking with Golden State. Boston have too many turnovers, and they have too many possessions where they don't have enough offense, man. You can't my turn, your way to a championship. It just ain't gonna work like that when Golden State coming out there averaging damn near 100 a game.
And you know what, little bro, I agree that my turn, your turn shit is not working, bro. They don't have any spacing on the court. It just dawned on me that they need a point guard. They need a legitimate point guard, bro.
Jalen just makes me nervous.
It's not even. It's like between Marcus Smart, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, man. They turn the ball over at an alarming rate. I mean, these are they don't value their possessions whatsoever. Yeah. It is very frustrating, man. It really is, because you would think that, okay, what they did to Brooklyn, what they did to Milwaukee, going 7 against Miami. Okay, you know what? Hey, man. Okay, they've been through the gauntlet. You know what I'm saying? They're ready to go ahead and face a experienced Golden State team that's been to the finals 6 out of the 8 years, or 6 years out of the 8 years, or what have you. Well, I mean 6 out of the 8 years. But I don't understand. I don't understand. I didn't understand what they was doing the first 5 games. You know what I'm saying, in terms of Steph Curry. I didn't see no blitzes or anything like that, trying to mix up defenses to try to confuse them outside this last game. But I'm like, bro, that could be too little, too late at this point, man. But I don't know, guys.
Right.
I don't know. But look here, bro. I mean, I just had to give you that little soliloquy right quick. But look here, guys. I want to say this. I appreciate you coming on, bro. Again, we wanted to give you your flowers, man. You were such a special player, bro. And not only a special player back then, but you're a special person, bro. And like I said, we just wanted to acknowledge and pray, play tribute to you, man. And like I said, we appreciate you coming on. We appreciate you breaking down, you know what I'm saying, taking us down memory lane and all that other good stuff, man. So like I said, any final thoughts, guys, before we get the hell up out of here?
I just want to, piggyback off of what he said. Mike, we're glad to have you on. You got a great story. We appreciate you in the community. I appreciate your humbleness and willingness to do this show and share your truth with us.
Thank you.
True story. You got anything? Wait, bro. My bad.
I got one thing. So I forgot to ask him this earlier. Everybody has somebody that inspires them. Mike, Kobe, who inspired y'all who'd you try to emulate your game after? Somebody in the league, somebody from around the way?
Actually, I have 2. My first one, I'm not gonna forget it. It was Spanky. Spanky,
I don't understand that.
He influenced me. One day I went to the game. I was a kid.
OG.
I was smaller, but I went to a couple of his games. My dad took me, And he said, I want to shoot somebody. And he showed me spanking. And the way spanking
Legend.
played the game, it was tough, mean, it was serious.
It was.
So, and I like that, in that game. So I was like, I like his game. So I started asking my dad, let's go see him on Tuesdays and Fridays. I want to see him. So I'll give a shout out to Spanky, so but who really inspired me, Michael Jordan.
It is. Won't call him MJ Horton for nothing, bro.
Thank you.
Number 23.
Yeah,
all day long.
Long.
You already know. Any questions or final thoughts, Cole, man? We appreciate you rocking with us. We wanted, like I said, we wanted to surprise Mike and bring you on today and stuff like that as well, bro.
Yeah, I actually do have. I have one last question for Mikey. And I know we've talked about it before. Actually, me, him, OC, and Damon talked about it before. Like, what would it have been like if we all played together? If we all stayed at TC and played together those years. Like,
we ain't going nowhere yet.
I just think it would have been something special. We would have started something. We would have started something crazy, and I just want to get Mikey take on it.
I got to hear this one
because I saw a glimpse of what it could be, but I'm gonna let Mikey answer the question first. Okay. Then I'm gonna remind him of when I saw what it could have been.
Good question. Good question. Listen, if we had the team that you just said, like you said, and we all played together at TC, the attitude that we had amongst each other, it wasn't about who gonna get 30, who gonna get 40. It was about winning.
Mm-hmm.
So the combination that we had, I can't lie to y'all. We the one state.
You damn right you would have.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have lost.
Nah, we would have won state. With them fellas there and they IQ and they ball game as well. We play together as family, it would have been something special, Kobe.
I agree. Man, I'm thinking undefeated. To tell you the truth.
Yes.
No, that's how I really feel, and I think as far as TC Williams and Alexandria City, I think that would have been the beginning of something special, because if you think from that point for the next 10 to 15 years, how many great players we lost from the Alexandria school system to private school or other public schools. But just think if that group, our group, would have stayed together, won a couple state championships, people would have been breaking their necks to stay at TC and continue that trend and that pipeline. I'm talking about, it would have been a run like no other team have ever seen in Northern Virginia.
Let me ask you this, Kobe. Opinion. I got to ask y'all both of this then. And Mike, you probably,
Kobe.
Yeah, exactly. Now, and Mike probably not going to answer this. Okay, but Kobe, let me ask you that. You're right. That would have been a hell of a goddamn mob right there. First of all, question one. Would Jimmy Warden been able to handle y'all? That was would he been able to handle that? Yes or no?
No, so that no.
So no disrespect.
No, it's no disrespect. So when people ask me that question about if we all played together in high school, I always say we would have had to have the right coach too. And I honestly don't think Coach Warden was the right coach for all of us.
No.
I mean, but
your father would have been the right coach.
But maybe as players, we could have figured it out. You know what I'm saying? Because we were, like Mikey said, we all had a high basketball IQ. We all was very skilled. So maybe we could have won despite, a certain coach leading the way. But what I wanted to say is when I saw a glimpse,
Palmer too. You're right, Tony. Palmer.
So this was the summer. This was the summer following TC losing the Potomac in the States, right? And I don't know if you remember this, Mikey. We get an invite to come play pickup ball in Prince William County. I can't remember. It was either at Woodbridge High School or Potomac High School. It was one of the two.
Woodbridge High School.
Woodbridge. All right. So we loaded up the whip. It was me, Mikey, OC, Speedy, and I think Damon. It had to be Damon, right?
Yeah, Damon.
And Damon. Yeah. So we go up to go down to Woodbridge, and it's pretty much that entire Potomac squad that beat TC in the state tournament. So we got our 5. We playing against them. They got their 5 that just, had a great state tournament run. Yep. And they had another 5 waiting on the side.
Right.
And I mean, but it was crazy because it's almost like we walked into a prize fight, because it was like they was waiting on us. It was almost like it was their title fight. I mean, I could feel the tension, I could feel the energy. I'm like, wow, they for real. They want to whoop us, right? Long story short, we wiped those dudes off the court. I mean, it wasn't even close. I mean, their first and their second team, we didn't lose a game that whole day. Yep. I mean, these the same dudes, like the dude Mikey was talking about, Roland Roberts with the big feet. Couldn't do nothing. There's nothing he could do.
Right.
Because now we had just had a solid mob, and this was the first time me meeting Mookie Felder. I didn't know who he was.
Nice.
And and I saw he had a really nice game. He had big personality, big attitude, talked plenty of shit. And for some reason, he came for Mikey, right?
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
Like, I mean, he and Mikey, he trying to play physical with Mikey, and he talking, and he had a little homeboy, little hype man on the side, kept saying 95 South, 95 South.
Yeah. Take that.
Long story short,
right?
I never seen somebody get sunned so bad. It's like it was like Mikey was like the big dog and he was the puppy. And I'm talking about Mikey did this dude so dirty. And Mikey, had a strong body, so he trying to play fit. Mikey thrown around like a rag dog.
I remember.
But and after we finished playing, I just remember Mookie coming up to all of us and saying how much he admired our game and appreciated the run and everything. But I respected him so much after that, just because, one, he competed, and then after we finished competing, how humble he was.
Right.
Sure. Right. So let me ask you this before we wrap this up, Mikey. Okay. So you talking about Kobe, OC, Speedy, yourself, D-Jack. I mean, with Ronnie Reese and them. I mean, who running point, man? You're OC. It don't even matter.
It don't matter. Whoever get the ball, just go. We're gonna go.
That's what I'm talking. Oh my! Let me tell you something. Kobe just taking me down memory. I would have loved to seen that, man. I would have, like I said, no disrespect to Jimmy Ward, and rest in peace, Coach Hines. I love Coach Hines, man. Right. That's my guy all day, every day. Right. But I would love to see that team right there, Coach. By Mr. Turner or Carl Palmer, man. That would have been, that would have been, oh my God, you're right. That would have set the standard right then and there, man. But look here, man. Thanks for putting that out there in the atmosphere, Kobe, man. God damn, I got excited about that. I wish we can just go in the time machine and go back and revisit that or make that happen, man. But look here, guys. Again, Mike, thank you for coming on, bro. We love you. Hey, the offer stands. You already know what we talked about behind the scenes, right? So you get back with us and let us know what it is. Hey, Charles Blakeney, stop pump faking, man, and get up on here, man. All these excuses and stuff like that, man. You know a lot of shit when it comes to sports. Get on here and vibe with us, man. We waiting on you, champ. All right, cool.
Come on, Cletus.
Come on, Cletus. Come on. You badass. That's exactly. So look here, guys. We appreciate you. Thanks all our viewers and listeners for tuning in. We are actually next week we will be off, so we go ahead and reconvene, which will be what the 25th. We'll be able. This is the 20. One carry the 2, carry the 3. whatever. We'll put it. We'll
2 weeks, bro.
Yeah, we'll just see you in 2 weeks. Goddamn. Yeah, I just should have won with Mills. Mills supposed to run a point today. Goddamn it. For real. All right. Look here, man. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate you. Much love to each and every one of you guys. Good night and God bless.
Bye.